Greetings, and more greetings, and welcome to my Aisha Speaks Jade podcast, where I am your hostess, Aisha, also lovingly known as Jade. So, today's episode is going to be on 8 life hacks to bring you balance, clarity, and productivity today. And you can start today. You no longer have to choose to wait. You can start it right now. You can have balance in your life, clarity in your life, and productivity in your life right now, today. Don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Okay? I am hashtag the researcher as well. And so you can do these 8 things immediately. So let's go into them. The first one is going to be drink more water, as well as eat more vegetables and greens. Drink more water and also eat more vegetables and greens. We all need more green, leafy vegetables in our lives, okay? So water replenishes your body as well as your brain, because you have to keep continuing to give nourishment to your brain, okay? And you have to just be mindful of what you eat, okay? And what you drink, because a lot of these foods have hidden salts and sugar in them, right? Didn't know ketchup had as much sugar as it has in it. And of course, it has salt. Okay, so again, you have to be mindful of what you put into your body. And I say that for myself too, being diabetic. You have to watch your intake of food. You have to read those ingredients. You have to eat, proportion meals. You don't need to be greedy, people, and let's not keep having the mindset of, well, black people, you know how we grew up and how we got down with our plates and eating plates after plates after plates. Well, that was then. As you get older, sometimes your metabolism works differently. Your body works differently, right? So we have to learn how to change our mindsets and eat differently. And you can be creative with your food and make it fun. It doesn't have to be boring unless you're just a horrible cook, okay? And if you're a horrible, not so good cook, I encourage you to get on YouTube. They will show you ways on how to be creative with your food, not make it boring for yourself or your family, your children, and how you can decrease the salt intake, the sugar intake, and eat better, exercise, and make sure you drink water. Okay? So again, because like everything we eat and drink, everything we intake, it goes to our brain, and it can affect our brain in a different way. So replenishing our body as well as your brain, both of which are made up mostly of liquid. The habit is even more crucial for coffee drinkers. And of course, veggies and greens are proven to strengthen our immune system and general health. Next is get 8 hours of sleep. So actually, when we're missing sleep, it's shortening our lives. 8 hours may not be realistic because of startup commitments, maybe a young family, could be whatever the reason is, but it is worth finding ways to increase the sleep you do get by napping. They're saying that if you can nap, that decreasing media consumption and other approaches. Like if you can get some napping in, that is supposed to be a great benefit as well. There are so many different tools that you can do to get a nap in. There are ways that you're just going to have to cut back on things, and get the adequate amount of sleep that you need. Next is walk outside in the sun. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. The sun is beautiful. It's beating down on your face, on your body. That vitamin, I want to say K. If it's not vitamin K, then it's vitamin D. But I want to say vitamin K, that sun, that natural sun that beats down on you. I'm not saying get baked, but I'm saying enjoy that sun when you can, making sure that it's not burning you up. And, I'm just saying, be realistic. So walking outside in the sun. Studies show that our minds become stronger after walks, particularly walks in nature. Okay? Leave your phone on silent. And I love nature. I'm a big nature, water-based, earthy kind of girl, to say the most, even though I am very diverse. I like a lot of different things, but love water, love sand. Walking in the sand and the water with no shoes on, just appreciating, Mother Nature and the Creator and the universe, and just all that has, being appreciative of that. And again, leave your phone on silent. And I know that can be hard because, technology has definitely, we've gotten consumed with, we need to have our phone in our hand at all times for everything. So leave your phone on silent. If you had never practiced putting your phone down and having it on silent, maybe perhaps you should try it for a day. See how it feels. Notifications and phone calls pull you out of the moment, whether you are talking or whether you are taking time to think or doing some deep work. Detox yourself to raise your concentration and focus. Okay? We can put the phone down. It's okay. We can do that. Everything is still going to be right where it's at when we pick that phone back up. So take some time to detox. Detox away from that phone. It can take you off focus. And let's see how they may say that we can detox ourselves. So, here are some ways, and I'm not going to go too much into it, but it says, if you can't put down the phone, you can do these 5 easy things to unplug now. Which would be, turn your phone grayscale. Turn your phone grayscale. So by turning your phone grayscale, it can help you become less interested in social media. It can also cut down your social media time in half, which is a lot, especially if you believe we spend 3 years of our lives on it. Like, we are on our cell phones so much, it has so consumed us. Use airplane mode. So airplane mode is not just for flying. It's a mistake to view smartphones as binary machines as the functions we use it for now. Right? So use airplane mode. Practice keeping airplane mode on for a small yet regular part of your schedule. See how your productivity changes. Also, skip auto login. Your favorite social media platform probably automatically logs you in when you type in the web address or click on the app. Remove the default option. So again, you want to move from habitual patterns to thoughtful decisions. Also, you can use timer software. So, apps like Moment, there's an app called Moment, Moment, will track your habits, and like keeping a food diary during a diet, see the raw numbers help you realize just how much you are doing without realizing it. Okay, so the name of that app is called Moment. So those were just some of those. Oh, and also delete your email app. Delete your email app. And so turning off notifications is a start, but deleting the app means that you have to make a concerted effort to check your email. It is no longer a mindless activity. Okay? So those are just some ways to put down the phone. Now let's go back. So we spoke about drinking more water, eating your vegetables, your vegetables and greens. We spoke about getting at least 8 hours of sleep, walk outside in the sun, doing walks in nature, leaving your phone on silent. Next would be read a few pages each day. If you can just pick up a book and perhaps read a few pages each day, like you don't have to read the full book in, one session or one day. You can read a couple of pages or read 2 chapters and put it down, or read 1 chapter and put it down. Okay? Big one. Don't hang out with toxic people. I talk about toxic people all the time, off and on of this podcast. So hanging around toxic people, we know that is definitely not the place to be, not the thing to do, because misery loves company. And when people see you doing your greatness, they don't like it. They just, It had me quiet for a hot minute. So don't hang out with toxic people, okay? Be careful about who you allow and invite in your space or your circle. Okay? You want to be around people that's positive, strong, like-minded, ambitious, goal-oriented. Okay? And so it says invest in having a brain trust. Why you need a brain trust? How interesting is that? I love it. So, rise to the occasion. Make the time. Talk to folks in other disciplines. Okay? Connecting with other different professionals become even more important after we get established. Okay? So, that was real quick and sweet, to the point. And lastly, work on projects you care about. Work on projects that you care about. Okay? And it can be a side hustle or a full-blown startup. The most important thing you can do is start. So I know I jumped all over the place, but I kind of just wanted to add on to some other interesting facts that I spoke on, and I hope that it was very helpful to you. And again, I encourage you to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I have a YouTube channel. You can find me at Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, that is Aisha Speaks Jade. Follow me at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube channel that you can go to and hit that thumbnail to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to stay in a loop. Also, you can follow me on LinkedIn. LinkedIn at Aisha Jade Speaks. Aisha Jade Speaks. Always remember your priorities. You are a priority, not a choice. Demand that respect. Know your respect, your love, know your self-love, know your self-worth, know your self-care, know your self-value. And with that being said, remembering those 3 C's, catch it, check it, and change it. Even through the obstacles and being overwhelmed, you can do it. Create the life that you want. With that being said, peace and blessings be upon each and every one of you. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Namaste and Ashe. Be good to yourself and peace out.